In this video, I'll show you how to add a Teams video conference to this meeting invitation. So the first thing I want to do is open up Teams. I have it down here, and then sign in with my Stony Brook credentials. I would next add my NetID password and approve the login from my phone. So now I'm in Teams, and it has some options here, but you want to make sure that you click on Teams here. And Teams is more than just video conference. It's a chat, it's file storage, you can have a document library, so on and so forth. And there's video conferencing. But the first thing you want to do is create like a Teams group or board. And I can do that by clicking on Create Team, Create Team. I'm going to choose Other. I'm going to call it Training. And now, even though it's going to be private, I can still allow people outside the university to join my video conference. And I'll show you that at the later part of this video. I'm not going to add members here. I'm going to skip it. And then now I have my first team board. If I click on All Teams here, you can see my training box. I can click on that to open it up. Here I can have posts and files and document libraries and whatnot. But what I'm really after is this Meet button. This will create my team video conferencing. So I click on that. I'm going to call this Orientation. My camera is off. I can check my audio. That's what I want it to be, and then click on Join Now. Once I join the meeting, I can get the meeting links to put into the meeting invitation. I can copy this link. But if I didn't see that prompt, and I'm already in the meeting, I can click on More Actions and then go to Meeting Info and then copy the link there. Also, before I invite people to the meeting, I'll want to set up the privacy of this meeting. You can click on More Options again, click on Meeting Options, and decide what you want here. Who can bypass the lobby? The lobby is like Zoom's waiting room, and you can allow certain people to come right in, like people in my organization. I can also allow people in my organization, trusted organizations, and guests. So those might be like people who have a Microsoft account. Otherwise, if I don't want people to bypass the lobby, I could admit them one by one once I verify their name. I can always allow callers to bypass the lobby or not. I prefer to admit them, so I'll leave that off. Who can present? I can allow only certain people within my organization to present, or specific people, or only me. I can turn off mic for attendees and turn off camera for attendees, and I might as well turn off reactions. And then when I'm done, I can click Save. Here I get the meeting link again, but I'm just going to close that. So now I'm going to show you how I can allow anonymous users or guests into my meeting, and to show you that it is set up correctly so that way I can allow people external to Stony Brook University to come into my meeting. Here I've split my screen. I have Teams on one side and I have a browser on the other side. I'm going to open up a private browser to make sure I'm not signed into anything and I can get into this team meeting. Here I'm going to paste that meeting URL, and it says here it's trying to open up Teams. I don't want it to open up the app because I don't want it to recognize me. So I'm going to click on Cancel and then continue on this browser. Here it's opening up Teams, and I don't want it to use my microphone. and I don't want it to use my camera. I'm going to continue without audio, and I'm going to put a fake name in and join the meeting. On this side where I'm signed in, I can admit the fake name, the guest. And now I'm having a meeting with the fake name and myself. Lastly, to set up my meeting invitation, I would add a title, my guests, and then in the description, I would put the team meeting link. I would just paste that in. And then users can open up the meeting and then click on this link to join. If I wanted to create another video conference Teams meeting, I can go back into Teams, click on Teams on my team or board, and then click on Meet. Make sure this is all set up the way I want it to be. Click on Join. And then copy the meeting link and put that in a calendar invitation.